My name is Yashasvi Pramod Jadhav. Today I am going to present a video on the topic case studies in pharmacovilance. Introduction of pharmacovilance. As stated by World Health Organization, pharmacovilance, also known as drug safety, is the pharmacological science that deals with the activities of signal detection, evaluation and prevention of adverse drug reaction associated with use of medicines. Aim of pharmacovigilance: improve patient care about the drug and keep the patient safe from the adverse effect of drug. To ensure the safety of the drug, it is essential to implement pharmacovigilance, which monitors even rare and severe adverse effects. This step is not only necessary for new drug but also for those that the well established. Furthermore, training should focus on the both the aim of pharmacovigilance: improve patient care about the drug and keep the patient safe from adverse effect of drug. To ensure safety of a drug, it is essential to implement pharmacovigilance, which monitors even rare and several adverse effects. This step is not only necessary for new drugs but also for those that are well established. Furthermore, training should focus on both the general population and healthcare professionals, as early detection and reporting and critical for patient safety. To ensure the efficacy of the drug and check effect of the drug during trials to the pharmacy and the keep monitoring their effect for many years. To research the efficacy of the drug and check effect on drug during trials to the pharmacy and keep monitoring and their effect for many years. To improve the current state of the public health care system, a complete evaluation for the effect of drug on the body should be performed. Promote training and knowledge about this field of medicine to know the mechanism of the drug inside the body, to properly detect the unknown adverse effect of drug and interaction. Distribution of information about the adverse effect of drug and drug interaction so that they occurs less frequent. Timely correction of therapeutic errors. Revaluation of the risk benefit balance of medicines so we can effectively use those drugs for a patient having more benefits and favor side effects. Identification of mechanism that causes adverse effects of drug. There are mainly four stakeholders in pharmacovigilance. There are mainly four stakeholders in pharmacovigilance: patient, doctor, doctor or pharmacist, marketing, authorization holder, and regulations such as authorities committee. Step of pharmacovigilance. First step is the correction of reports about the adverse effect and all adverse reaction of the drug. All adverse reactions, including serious and unexpected effect, are subjected to expedited reporting. Step second involves receiving the cumulative report regarding the safety of drug and sending those reports to all the regulatory affairs. Step 3 the process of determining the specific adverse effect associated with the specified drugs and then comparing this drug with another drug having a similar worse effect. Step 4 management of adverse effect of the drug. Receive information regarding the harmful effect on the patient or population and seek a method to minimize this effect. The need for the pharmacovigilance in low and medium income countries and highlights several key points. Increase reach the drug and vaccines. Unpredictable numbers of people in these countries are receiving medicines and vaccines, including those specially developed for underserved areas like the RTS, malaria vaccine and candidate and gel of omphallitis, prophylaxis in newborn, suboptimal infrastructure. Many regions in low and medium income countries have inadequate pharmacovigilance infrastructure, special of commodities. Underlying health conditions like HIV and malnutrition can affect the safety profile of drug and vaccine, potentially leading to defect safety outcomes. Comparing to other population, pharmacovigilance regular international conference of harmonization consists of author authorities from India, Europe and Japan with the representative of the correlating industries, health organization and WHO as an observer. These conferences provide guidelines regarding pharmacovigilance and good drugs. There is a step of development of instructions at step 4. There is a concern internationally, and at step 5 agreement for regulation to introduce the guidelines to legislations. The principal roles in the pharmacovigilance is to ensure the safer uses of drug, but the pressure is increased on the field to analyze data about the adverse effect, monitor risks more broadly, and accurate report patient event. What information should we report to higher authorities? Any information on adverse drug reaction, lack of efficacy of the drug, even when there is a no observed adverse effect report, abuse of the drug, effect of the overdose, and about the drug administration during pregnancy, challenges in the pharmacovigilance within low and middle income countries, especially focusing on under reporting of adverse effect. This is attributed to incomplete form and delayed transformation of AE form. Human resource deficiency, a lack of dedicated, trained, and sensitized healthcare workers, along with insufficient expertise for casualty assessment, hinders effective PV. Communication gaps and misinformation. And communication with the healthcare workers and the public leads to misperceptions, risks of the spread of rumors, funding and systemic issue, limiting funding for private activities, and the prevalence of information and traditional health sector further completed the challenges harmonization of pharmacovigilance regulations and highlight the following key points. Regional network global support PV harmonization and regulatory uh, convergence, offering guidelines for adapting global best practices to local content. National PV guidelines currently vary in content and reporting periodicity, creating challenges for marketing authorization holders due to different resource and capacity requirement across market. Harmonization effect, particularly by the AEC, are critical for simplifying PV reporting and enhancing PV capacity synergy among national regulatory authorities in the region. Conclusion, collaboration and capacity building, collaboration among regulation, industry and partners in enhancing PV capacity for low and middle income countries, improving reporting and some supports. The need for greater public aware to improve adverse event reporting quality and additional budgetary supports for human and technological capacity enhancement